All right. Hopefully I'm live. So this changed everything. All right. I think that's because I deleted the thing and I changed. All right. So hopefully this works. I'm going to try to let this run for a bit. And I'm just going to let you guys know what happened and how this all transpired. If somebody can tell me they don't see any kind of weird Bitcoin thing or another, up in the upper, enable monetization to insert ads. Well, I'm not going to do that. But there's this Bitcoin thing up in the right hand corner, and I can't get rid of it. And I have create highlight video, add stream marker. What is stream marker? Somebody explain that one to me. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. So, what happened? If somebody can just tell me if they can see me, I'd appreciate it. Let me see if this is going on correctly. Hold on, what now? Started 42 minutes ago. I mean, this thing just started. Hey, time's up. How you doing? All right, so just give me a minute. I want to go to my channel here. Well, it doesn't show that I'm live. Well, I go to my studio. Take a look there. Bear with me. We're really trying to figure this stupid thing out. Doesn't show live video. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it doesn't show that I'm live either. Huh. I see you. No Bitcoin. And good and you. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes and let some people come in here. I'm trying to figure out where home. Okay, let's go there. Shorts. No, I don't care about that. Oh, there we go. Rob's Tabletop World. Does it show history? No. I'm going to do something here real quick, so just bear with me. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Okay. So it has that as what happened and what I'm dealing with. So I just need to see. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm there. I look horrible. I'm tired. I haven't slept in a few days, which is nothing to laugh at, that's for sure. Okay, so that's there. That's there. Okay. Yeah, so I wonder if I can edit this while I'm at it. Hold on. And change the, okay, change that out. Change. And put some, yeah, let's put that guy up there. There we go. Okay, I'll just save that. There we go. So I can't monetize the live streams, and I changed my key, my streaming key. So hopefully, because a little while ago it started kicking out that stupid Bitcoin thing. I deleted it right away, thank God. So that should do that. They had it on some kind of timer, and I don't know how you do that. I'm not good at this YouTube thing. So to get right to it, this fucking piece of shit here, Okay, this guy on Twitter. Okay, this is MSI. I have always bought their computers. Okay, the guy has a LinkedIn. He's on. This piece of shit is on. As you can see, I want you guys to get a real good look at this scumbag. Okay, gets a hold of me and starts telling me, hey, you know, we want you to review a computer, this, that, and the other. I go back and forth with them, and usually whenever I do something for somebody, they send me some paperwork. I tried to vet him as best as I could. He goes, I'm going to send you the paperwork. So, you know, the agreement. So I get the agreement, I run the antivirus on it, and I go and I open up the agreement. And what happens is, it just took over my account in less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Now, this asshole is on... This piece of shit is on X. Okay? On X. All right? You see him? I want you to really get a good look at this piece of garbage. And I actually wrote MSI, the company, and they did nothing about it, the bunch of scumbags, okay, that they are, okay? And I could show you the trail. And I don't know if I want to go to that length. But, you know, usually I get things from their legal teams and stuff like that. And I desperately needed a new computer. I mean, desperately. And when I clicked the son of a bitchin' thing open, hopefully you guys can hear me. You know, it just took over my account, changed all my passwords, and I couldn't get into my Google account and everything. So now I'm like, oh shit, I've been hacked. I go, great, okay? So I go on YouTube and try to figure out who to contact. There's no contact. There's no email. There's no nothing, okay? After about an hour and a half of that, I finally go on YouTube and I look up, you know, some videos on this stuff. And when I tell you, it drove me absolutely insane, because there were videos that people would talk for almost 15, 20 minutes. And here you are, like, absolutely in anxiety, okay? Okay, I'm just like, whatever. You want my channel here. I can give two shits. At this point, you know, I was just totally disgusted. I mean, with the way, you know, everything has gone this week, and you know, that's a lot of stuff we could talk about. But I'm going to do the video tonight instead of tomorrow morning. So I figure, hey, I might as well just get this in while I can. So somebody finally said, go over to X, Twitter, whatever, and go to Team YouTube. Tell them your problem, okay? So I do it, and they said, wait about 45 minutes. Sure enough, about 20, 25 minutes later, I get contacted, and they go, okay, here's a form, fill it out. If you've been compromised, you know, we'll make a determination. So when was the last time your video? What time did you get compromised? What happened? Blah, 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 so forth and so on. So I go through this whole rigmarole, and it solves. Then they get back to me, and they say, okay, we have to send you over to another team, and they will handle that. You'll hear from them. And I had to make another Gmail account so I can actually talk to these guys and get emails for it, because I didn't want to use my other account. So, you know, that was a nightmare into itself. So I finally get a hold of them, and they have this list. And the YouTube support team, I've got to give them all the credit in the world. I wasn't understanding it too much. What I was supposed to do is I go in, I put in this code, and then you know, and I'm supposed to say try another, try another, try another until it tells me to put in an alternate email. Well, what I didn't understand is when I put that alternate email and then it gave me a code and I would put that in, that was all I had to do. I'm going, it's not unlocking my account. It's not unlocking my account. So finally, 3 o'clock this morning, I get an email onto my normal email and it says change your password. So I change the password. I get into everything. I look around. And the problem I'm having now is that I had to shut off monetization on going live, okay? Which I don't care, okay? Doesn't matter, okay? But there was this thing, it's gone. The other thing is gone. There was a timer up there. And that's gone because I think I changed the enable monetization to insert ads. So they can't do that. And it's a little Bitcoin thing. And I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to show you just so you can see what I'm dealing with. And if anybody knows, please put it in the comments or put it in the chat here. So let me see if I can get this really good. Okay, so, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Pink. All right. Now I just open up the photo, and now I can show you guys. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, yeah, you can see it. You see that thing right there? That thing? There was another thing next to it with a timer. But when I changed I unmonetized the stuff and I deleted something, the other Bitcoin thing went away, but I don't know how to get rid of that thing. Okay, I don't think that's supposed to be there. At least, maybe it is. I think the other thing wasn't supposed to be there. And this thing says enable monetization to insert ads. But I couldn't find any ads to get rid of. And for some reason, maybe because they had my stream key, they were able to still put that video out. So I changed the stream key, so that should take care of that problem. Okay? And because last night at 4 o'clock, I went on, and the minute I put the stream on, that video was running for a while, and then when my video ended, it finished off the rest of the stupid Bitcoin thing that you're supposed to take a picture of and lose all your money and your accounts. So, while I'm not, very good at this stuff, okay, I'm trying to do as much damage control as I can possibly can. Checked all my accounts, checked my bank account, checked everything that I possibly could to make sure that, I'm not running into any problems. Hold on there for a second. Okay, there we go. So that took care of that. The thing I got to give credit to is YouTube, okay? Even though, you got to think, this is a worldwide thing. YouTube is a worldwide thing, okay? And I was laying in bed, and I'm on my YouTube channel, and then all of a sudden, this thing pops up, and it says, "Oh, hey, if you just click here, you can buy." That AI stupid video that they made, and I'm like, "Holy shit! How I have control of my channel, but do I?" And I ran out here and started looking, and I think I solved the problem. I feel so violated, and I feel so sickened by this. It really does shake you up. It really does. I've had this channel for 11 years now and never had a problem. And I've had companies that tried to get a hold of me and try to say, "Hey, come on, we'll do this." And I probably passed up a lot of good things because I was afraid of what this would happen. But with the LinkedIn account, checking this, that, and the other on this piece of garbage, Okay, and it was on X of all things, and I just, because I desperately needed a computer and I just haven't had the money for it. That's one of the reasons why these streams look like dog. Um, and it just really is disappointing and heartbreaking, to go through what I went through. So all they had was the stream key and nothing else. How did they get it? Did Rob already cover this? Yes, I did. Chris, I'll run through it one more time. I want to start a channel, and I would like to know how this happened. Wargaming Wanderlust, sorry that you're having the issue, man, though you were branching out at first. Thought you were branching out. No, never. What happened is that I was negotiating for some advertising, and we'll talk about Miniature Market another day because that's a whole thing. I'm going to give them one more chance on Monday, and I'm going to tell you that story. And it's just been, I mean, if anything wanted to make you just walk away from this, it's what's been going on. But I hate to see 11 years worth of work disappear. So, anyways, the guy sent me a legal document. I scanned it through my antivirus, but it did not go away. What happened was it was a virus went into my other computer, which I used for editing. I had to blow all that away, and it was one I was using from work. But now I'm just going to turn it back in because when I blew it away, it went to the government upload. So now I am trying to figure out. Like I said, they took over my account. They took over my Google email. Then they went into this thing, and I got a hold of YouTube, and they were, it took a while to get going, but we were just sitting there, and I said, okay, well, now at least YouTube knows they're going to check it out. They're going to everything. And my wife goes, hey, do you know you're selling Bitcoin on your YouTube channel? I go, what? And we look, and they're like condemning the damn thing, and it's the funniest thing. And and I'm like, oh my God. I go, I already put a ticket in, so they're going to see that it was compromised. And so I think I took care of it by changing the stream key. I don't think that the thing can attach to anything. I think they were, and I deleted a video that they could have put this particular video on. Maybe they were doing it via stream key. I don't know, but I think it's blocked. I'm not sure, but I noticed that it doesn't play anymore. And one of the stupid icons, the countdown icon, is gone because I unmonetized and I deleted what I think was the anchor video for it. So hopefully that fixes this and I don't have to deal with this ever again. Right now, David Martin, hey Rob, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Dave. But I mean, it has been, when I tell you, it has shook me up. And my son's better at this stuff, so I'm going to have him take a look at this. But they went out. Was something for, he had gotten her something for her birthday. It was some kind of candlelight thingamabobber. And yeah, I mean, I lost some people. Okay, whatever. But I just got to keep an eye on this because this is just strange, and I don't know, what's going on, how's it going, how's it work, and hopefully I've got this under control. and I won't have any more problems. Top tips on your thumbnails. I've changed a few things. Sorry to hear about this. This video can't be rewound. They might have changed the settings that allow that. Well, how do you change that? Hey, Just, is that you?
Yeah.
Hey, could you come here for a minute?
Sure.
So I'm laying in bed,
Correct.
and then all of a sudden, that video starts playing under a different title of a title of one of my things. Now I have complete control of my
Today?
just a little while ago. So I ran out here. Hey, man, how was the thing?
It was good.
What did you do?
I cut myself open. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Go clean it up and come out here because I got some questions.
Okay, sure.
Well, there was an icon over here that looked like a Bitcoin icon,
There's...
and it's gone.
Careful.
It's gone.
Yeah, I don't know, Dad. Hold on.
Well, you're a big help.
Well, I
Oh,
see it.
I really want to thank you for all the time that you invested and tried to help me with this. This video can't be rewound. It's live, so it can't be rewound. Maybe because I deleted some of the settings. Let me see. I'm gonna edit this while we're here. Customization. Live chat replay. Yeah, you can do that. It'll replay. Live reactions. Message delay. Redirect. Maybe because I turned off monetization. Details, I've changed that. Streaming software. How do you want to go live? My streaming software. I bet you they were using my... The one thing I didn't change was my stream key.
Oh, so if they had that, then they can stream to your channel.
Okay.
You have to change your stream key.
I just did.
Okay.
So that probably solved the problem.
Okay, you changed that on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can share your stream. Like if I wanted to let a friend stream to my kick, it's frowned upon, but you can just give them your stream key and they could stream to your channel. So yes, they probably had the same stream
All right,
key.
so that's what would happen.
So they went live and tried to...
Yeah, they went live again. And all of a sudden they go, why the fuck is this motherfucker on here? Right
Well,
now?
you would think that the YouTube support, if they understand that that's what was going on, that they would just change it for
I mean,
you.
I was in my room, and I was on YouTube, and then all of a sudden I go, what the hell is this?
That has to be what it is. They just had your stream.
Oh, okay. So I ran out here, turned it on, I deleted the video.
Yeah.
Okay. I stopped it and deleted it. So now there's nothing, and I turned off monetization and for streaming, and I just don't.
It's ridiculous. The AI Bitcoin scam.
Yeah. It was a nightmare. All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
It had to be that.
That's most likely what it was. If you changed it, they won't be able to go live again.
All right, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing. No, because if there was something underlying, then YouTube would have seen it. All right, so I'm pretty confident that we fixed that. All right, so I feel a lot better. A lot better. Oh, God. But I think I'll just keep it at this setting. I don't care about monetization as far as that's concerned. Side effects of having popular channel, essentially? Nah. It's nothing like that. I got compromised. I got compromised because I get tons of people asking me to do certain things, and I turn down a lot, but sometimes I take things, and I knew MSI because I use all their computers. They're my favorite, and I vetted this piece of shit. I'm going to show you guys one more time because I want you to just spam his freaking thing, or just... I reported it to the whatchamacallit, and you know what I got? Oh no, he's fine. He sent me a virus. I mean, this piece of shit sent me a virus, and I only kept this long enough. So, and I'm going to delete his contact. But this piece of junk on X Okay. Has a LinkedIn, product marketing manager at MSI Computer. Want, hey, we would like to, have you test one of our computers and show it online, this, that, and the other. I vetted the guy as much as I could when he sent over the contract, because a lot of companies, there's confidentiality when I do certain board games or certain things, and they go, hey, sign this because we can't have you doing this before this date. I went, okay. So I went and I scanned the thing with my antivirus. It found nothing. I go to open it up, and then 2 minutes later, and I mean within a minute, changed my password in Google, changed my YouTube, the passwords to my YouTube channel. Once you get the Google thing and you compromise that, then you've basically compromised my entire channel. And I couldn't get into it. So then, what's really frustrating, and I'm going to do a video, it'll go up on Monday or Tuesday, because I tried to find out how to get a hold of YouTube. And when I tell you, it is impossible. And you're sitting there and your guts are doing this, okay? I mean, your stomach is doing this while you are trying to figure out, this problem, and your nerves are shot. And when I tell you, I was up all last night with this, and I couldn't find anything. I go, why don't I look on, do what I should do, go on YouTube and check a YouTube video. And I went on, and sure enough, I found a ton of videos. What to do when you're thinking, and these videos are 15 to 20 minutes long, and they don't get to the point. And you're like, they go, has your YouTube channel been compromised? Well, let me tell you, mine has been. And it is one of the most, and they're sitting there talking to you like, mother, will you just tell me what the hell I need to do? So I'm going to make like a 6-minute video, and I'm going to tell everybody the process real quick. You want to know what happened? I got hacked. Let me tell you how to get out of it. Anyways, I had to go to X and go to Team YouTube. Okay? I don't even know how to use Reddit. Okay? I mean, I am technology. I'm not good with technology whatsoever. Okay? I'm lucky I can edit my videos. Okay? And that's a miracle unto itself. And there is a process that they have in place, that you do this, you do this, you do this, they get a hold of you, you do this, you fill out this form, this, that, the other, bang, bang, boom. And it went pretty smoothly, but it didn't help when you are agonizing. Oh God, see, this computer ain't gonna last long either. But I'm gonna have to do the best I can with it. I have to go get another laptop somewhere, somehow. And you're sitting there and you are agonizing and agonizing and agonizing. And it's, you're waiting. Then they get a hold of you and they go, okay, we need you to do this. And then you'll hear from somebody in the next 24 hours. And you're like, okay. But when I started to feel better and I fell asleep for a little bit, which I did get a little sleep, was when they told me, okay, we noticed there is a compromise and we locked out the account. And I said, all right, if it's locked out, no more damage can be done to it. I'm okay with that. Okay. And then eventually we got to the point where I got to reset everything. I went in, I started looking around. The one thing I forgot to do was change my stream key. And good thing I saw that. I changed it, and I think I should be good. Google with /Reddit at the end. Will search Reddit post. I don't social network either, and have a lack of patience when in crisis mode. Yeah, and I was in crisis mode. But 3 o'clock, I woke up at, I think I slept for about an hour or two, and I woke up at 3 o'clock, and there was a there was a thing in my main email that said, hey, click this and reset your password. I did it at 4 o'clock. I came out here and I tried to stream live, but what happened was then all of a sudden this video started popping up and I got really frustrated because it was in the background. I said, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I have control of my account. There's something underlying here. If I don't go live, there won't be a problem. Well, what I didn't remember was that they took my stream key, and they probably, from wherever they are, they just decided to go, okay, let's see if we can make this work. And the bot, whatever the bot is, must go into a mode and keep trying and trying. So, you know, it was brutal, and I don't wish this on anyone. But create a highlight video, share. Okay, no, I should be good. And this, enable monetization to insert ads. No, I don't think I need that. No, okay. So I think if I keep the monetization off, I don't run the risk of anything going wrong. So, just horrible thing to happen to you. As you know, it's been a rough couple days for a lot of people and a lot of things, and it's been a real tough week. And there's other things going on. Miniature market, which we'll talk about. I'm going to give them another couple days, and I'll explain that situation. But we'll get there. And it's been a trying 25 to 30 hours, and hopefully that's it. Hopefully I've got it figured out. I can't sit in my room and edit anymore. I've got to come out here. I'll figure things out one way or another. Maybe at the end of the year I can maybe get another computer. I might do an auction, just some boxes, and try to raise money for a new computer, and that's what I'm going to do. I wasn't going to do any more auctions, but then we had all the things that happened. I mean, it's just been, I'm tired of getting punched in the face and having to keep going forward. It gets old after a while, but we'll get it done. Just one of those things. All right, so I think that covers everything. I think you guys got a good idea. Everything. I think we fixed the channel. I think I fixed the crisis here, and I don't think anybody can automatically stream anything anymore. So and I gotta check. Oh, and the other thing is, if you're starting up a channel, make sure that you put double fact. And let me get. And I'm going to delete this piece. Well, I'm going to hold onto his thing so I can show everybody a couple of times in a couple of videos. And MSI, I tried to get a hold of them, and what a piece of garbage. I'll never buy another computer from them. I'd rather buy the cheapest ass Walmart thing than anything from them ever again. So they just lost me as it is what it is. Creators. What the hell is that? For creators. No, I don't want that. Okay. What was I going to do? See, I'm even losing my brains here. My brain is just fried. They couldn't get into my AdSense account because I can't even get into that, and that was still normal, so I'm okay with that. I was worried about that. They just wanted to push their crypto crap or whatever it is, and I heard this happens a lot to people. They get hit with this thing, and they're brutal. Podcast, Safari. I'm trying to think what happened. Oh no, okay. YouTube. Okay, there we go. All right. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything was right. All right. I think we got it down. But the miniature market thing, we're going to give a little grace to. I'll send out my last email, and that's a story into itself. It seems I've got story after story after story lately, and I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm trying to think up. You get a bunch of videos going up this week. I've got to edit a bunch of stuff that I was supposed to do yesterday, but now I can't do it. I'll get it done. I'll figure it out. But thanks for being patient. I'm sorry for this. Unfortunately, there are just some awful people in this world. And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder why you keep doing this stuff. But it is what it is, and that's all we can do is just keep going forward, keep our heads up, and keep fighting a good fight. So, again, I got a bunch of stories. Maybe I'll come live tomorrow afternoon. Well, no, I got to give it a couple days. So, I think I'll come live during the week, during the weeknight, and we will talk about some things that are going on. And it's just been an uphill battle. 11 years. You just keep on swimming against the tide. Keep doing it. Just don't got that quit in me yet. Just life, I guess. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. I will definitely catch up with you guys soon. I was going to talk about this all in the morning, but we had some Bitcoin thing go up, and that was a mess. But I think we've got it figured out. I think I took care of it. I got rid of the stream key, and making sure the channel doesn't get canceled, which is probably the most important thing of all this. Making sure that this thing doesn't get blowed up. Other than that, trying to think if I had anything else for you. I still use antiquated cameras. I tape with an old video camera. I got to get a GoPro. I've got to somehow get into the future somehow. But I don't even think I would know what the hell to do with half this shit. But jeez. And then now I see that this thing is starting to lose some of the screen. I'll figure it out. I always do. Keep on swinging, right, folks? Keep on swinging. I'm tired. I'm going to go back, spend some time with the Queen, watch her dramas, and I'll just tool around on YouTube and hang out. Again, thanks for being patient. I hope this explains a lot of things. This thing should upload and rewind, and you could watch it again. So there you go. Hopefully this works, and we don't have any more problems like we did. All right, my friends. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We got a lot to talk about this week. Hopefully things get better. Until next time, we'll see you soon, everybody.
This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.